Hello everyone, my name is Giwa Enoch. I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about velocity, which is known as speed in English. Now, we have two types of speed. We have maximum and minimum speed. If you look at the screen of your phone or television, you will see one speed, which is known as velocity. Now, the second thing you are seeing on your screen is number two type of speed. Under it, we have A, velocity maxima. By the side of it, we have what we call the maximum speed. Then B, we have velocity minima, which is the minimum speed. Now, how do we differentiate the maximum speed from the minimum speed? Now, the deviento, segnale di deviento is a sign that is used to indicate the maximum speed, while segnale di obbligo is a road sign that is used to indicate the minimum speed. In other words, in order for us to know the maximum speed, you will see a road sign in form of a circle, and the number is written inside that circle, and the color of that circle will be red and black. When you see a circle that has red and black color and the number is written inside of it, that is talking about the maximum speed of that area. Therefore, in the case of the minimum speed, which is known as velocity minima, you will see a circle with blue and white color, and the number is written inside of it. That is how to know a minimum speed. Then let us go to the next one we are seeing on the screen. This one is talking about how to identify the type of speed, which I've just explained. Then let us look at number three, regolazione della velocità. When we talk about number three, which is regolazione della velocità, it's talking about the regulation of speed. Now, we are going to be talking about the factors that determine whether we are going to be driving at a high speed or at a low speed. That's what we talk about, regolazione della velocità. Now, in order for us to know whether the speed at which we are driving our motor vehicle will be increased or reduced, there are some factors that will always influence it. That's what we talk about, regolazione della velocità. Regolazione della velocità. Now, let us look at the factors that influence speed. The factors that influence speed, we're talking about the factors that will determine whether the speed at which we are driving our motor vehicle is either low or high. Now, if you look at the screen there, you will see A, conducente. The conducente, that one is talking about the driver. Now, whether the speed at which the driver is driving a motor vehicle will be increased or reduced depends on the physical mind, the physical status of the driver. It also depends on the psychology of the driver. It also depends on the mentality of the driver. Then B is talking about vehicle. Vehicle is another factor that influences speed. You may ask, how does vehicle influence speed? If you are driving a motor vehicle that is in good shape, now the speed at which you are driving that motor vehicle can be increased. But if you are driving a motor vehicle that is not in a good shape, you don't expect to be driving that motor vehicle at a high acceleration or at a high speed. There are other factors. Then let's look at C, strada. It's talking about road. They were talking about when we talk about the strada, we're talking about the nature of the road. The nature of the road, I would call it strada. If you cannot be driving on a motor, you cannot be driving on the road that is in a bad shape and expect to be on a high acceleration or to be on a high speed. Then we're going to be looking at D, traffico, that is traffic, whether there is traffico intenso or whether there is traffico normale. Traffic is a factor that influences whether the speed at which you are driving your motor vehicle is going to be low or high. Then we're going to be looking at E, atmospheric, whether there is rain, that is piove, whether there is snow, that is neve. Then F is talking about the carico, that is the load that is contained in the motor vehicle that you are driving. Then there is one I didn't include here. That one has to do with visibility. Visibility is another factor that also influences whether the speed at which we are going is going to be low or high. Then let us look at number 4. The fourth one there, which is here, is talking about number 4. Condizione per moderare la velocità sole. Then number 5 is talking about condizione per moderare la velocità per poter fermarsi if necessario. That means what this number 4 and number 5 is talking about is start to let us know that there are conditions or situations where we are expected to moderate our speed, that is to reduce our speed, to make sure that the speed at which we are going is not too high, it's not too low. But there are also conditions where we still need to moderate. There's a condition where we still need to moderare la velocità in order for us, that is per poter. That means in order for us to be able to stop if there is need. That's why they say the word se necessario. That is if necessary. So today, if you look at number 6, it says, number 6 is saying è obbligatorio soli modera velocità. In other words, nei seguenti casi. This number 6 is telling us that I want to give you a list of the conditions or situations where you are expected only to moderate your speed. Moderare la velocità, to moderate your speed. Or ridurre la velocità. There are conditions where you are only expected to moderate your speed, and there are also conditions where you have to moderate your speed in order for you to be able to stop. But in this video, I want to give you a list of conditions or situations where it is obligatory. That means it is necessary for you to only moderate your speed. Moderare la velocità. In other words, condizione per moderare la velocità sole. 1 is looking at A. Ore notturne. Ore notturne. In other words, that one is talking about night hours. What this thing is telling us in this A is that if you are driving your motor vehicle and you are driving at night, it is advisable for your safety for you to moderate your speed when you are driving at night. Then B, curva, that is curve. If you are driving on a curved section of a road, it is advisable for you to what? To moderate your speed. Then C, dorsi. In this case of dorsi, it's like if you are driving on a section of the road and you climb a hill and later you descend. In that condition, you are expected to what? To moderate your speed. That is dorsi. Dorsi is an Italian word for a section of the road where you climb and later you descend. If you are climbing on a curved section of the road, or on a section of that road, it is advisable for you to moderate your speed when you are climbing on the hill. When you are climbing a hill. Then D is talking about luoghi. Luoghi, that is place. Luoghi frequentati da bambini. Luoghi frequentati da bambini. That is D. Luoghi frequentati da bambini. What does it mean? Luoghi is talking about places. Frequentati, always. Da bambini. That means bambini is talking about children. Bambini is talking about what? It's talking about children. What this one is telling us is that in this D is that if you are driving a motor vehicle and you discover that area that you are driving your motor vehicle is an area you know, there are always children around. There are always children around that area. For example, scuole, that is school. Giardino. If you are driving your motor vehicle on an area where you know there are always children, like school areas, Giardino, that is the playing ground. If you are driving along that area of the road, you have to also what? Moderate your speed. That's what we call moderare la velocità, which is to moderate your speed. The next one is talking about itazioni, which is also known as incrocio. That is, the incrocio is talking about junction. If you are driving a motor vehicle and you know you are not getting close to a junction, it is also advisable to moderate your speed. That's talking about moderare la velocità oppure ridurre la velocità. We're looking at conditions where you can either moderate your speed, regulate your speed, ridurre your speed. That is talking about that one. Then the next one is talking about F. Nei passaggi stretti. Nei passaggi stretti. If you look at passage, it's passage. Passage, that is a walk area, a driving area. Then stretti is talking about narrowness. Now, if you look at what this one is talking about, F. Nei passaggi stretti is when you are driving on a road. You are moving your vehicle on a road, and you discover that road or that corsia is narrow. It is not too broad. It is also advisable for you to moderate your speed. Nei passaggi stretti. That is, if you are driving on a lane or on a carreggiata and you discover that lane or carreggiata is narrow, it is also advisable to moderate your speed. Then let's go to the next one, which is known as G. It's talking about ingobratti. Ingobratti. If you look at this word, ingobratti, it's an Italian word which talks about an obstacle. If you see an obstacle ahead of you on a lane, on a corsia, that is a carreggiata, or the corsia or the lane, and ahead of you, you notice that there's an obstacle. There's an obstacle on the way ahead of you. It is also for you to moderate your what? To moderate your speed. Then H, it atmospheriche condizione. We talk about atmospheric conditions. We're talking about whether there is what? E.g., nebbia, pioggia. That is when there is rain, when there is snow. If you are driving on a lane on the road and you notice that road or lane, there's a rainfall or rain is falling in that area, it is also advisable for you to what? To moderate your speed. Then after the H is A. A is talking about attraversando. Attraversando centro abitato. Attraversando centro abitato. Now, if you look at the word centro abitato, it's an Italian word for town, city. They were talking about attraversado. Attraversado means crossing. Crossing. If you are driving a motor vehicle on an area and you know that area is a town, it's a city, it is also advisable for you to moderate your speed or to reduce your speed. They use the word moderare la velocità. That means to moderate your speed. If you are driving on a road or on a lane and you notice that road or lane is in a city, centro abitato, it is also advisable for you to moderate your speed. Then the next one is J. Tratti di strada fiancheggiati da edifici. Now we talk about tratti di strada, a road section. Fiancheggiati, that means if you are driving on a road section and by the side, on your left, on your right, that's what they call fiancheggiati da edifici. That means if you are driving on a section of the road, on the left, on the right, there are buildings by the side. On your left side, there are buildings. On your right, there are buildings. That's what they call fiancheggiati. Alongside, on the side, you see buildings on your left, you see buildings on your right. It is also advisable for you to moderate your speed. Now we'll talk about tratti. Tratti is an Italian word for section. The strada, that is a road section, where by the side, that is because side is talking about fiancheggiati da edifici. Edifici is talking about buildings. On your right, you see buildings. On your left, you see building. If you are driving on a lane, on the left, on the right, you see buildings on both sides. It's also advisable for you to moderate your speed. Then the last one, which is K, is talking about le fonti di scese. It's talking about 40 is strong. Discese, that is descending. If you are descending, you are driving on a section of the road or a lane, and you discover that you are descending, it is also advisable not to go on a high speed, but rather you have to reduce the speed at which you are going. So what I have done so far is to give you an idea of A to K. It's talking about condition or situation where you have to what? Moderare la velocità, which is to moderate your speed. Ridurre la velocità, which means to reduce your speed. There are conditions. These are the conditions. A to K is only telling you conditions where you are expected. These are the conditions. What you are seeing here, let me go back to this place again. What you are seeing here in this C's, all what you are seeing conditions where you are only expected to only moderare la velocità. That's what I'm talking about. All this what you are seeing here. Ore noture, that is at night. Curva is curve. Dosi, you are driving, you notice that you are climbing a hill. Moderate your speed. Then this one, luoghi frequentanti, that Babini. Babini is talking about children. Frequentanti is talking about always. Luoghi is talking about places. If you are close to intersection, that is a junction. If you are getting close to a junction, it is also advisable for you to moderate your speed. Then F, nei passaggi stretti, that is a lane that you know that is very narrow. You have to also moderate your speed. These are what you are seeing here now. A to K is talking about conditions where you are only expected to moderate your speed. Then if you look at this one that I wrote under here, è obbligatorio moderare la velocità per poter fermarsi se necessario nei seguenti casi. That means this one is going to be our next video. This one is talking about conditions where you are expected to moderate your speed so that you will be able, that is per poter, so that you will be able to what? Fermarsi. Fermarsi is an Italian word for stop, from the word fermare. Fermarsi. Se necessario, if necessary, nei seguenti cases. So these cases will come. What I've just taught you now is I've told you there are factors that influence speed. They are conducente, veicoli, strada, traffico, atmospheric, carico, and visibilità. These are factors that influence speed. For the case of visibilità, if the visibility is small, is poor, you are expected not to increase your speed, but to moderate it. But if it is clear, of course, you can move ahead. So thank you for now. See you in the next video. God bless you.